Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, March 16th. We're looking at Window Traders' market profile of the ES and SPY. So we know what happens when short covering gets vicious, right? Well, it got pretty vicious today as the market comes out of balance to the upside on the daily for the ES and SPY. The weekly is still down. But the outside week down has failed miserably since Monday morning. NQ blows out of their balance to the upside. They now have an opportunity for an outside week up, depending on where they close tomorrow. They go out with a double distribution day, 2 sets of single prints in C and D. Now, again, I'm in bigger increments. I'm not sure if we've stopped one-time framing up, but if we did, it wasn't by a lot. Same with us. I'll show you. We'll go over that in a minute. Well, actually, we did pull back more. But if they pulled back, it wasn't by a lot. And they have an opportunity for an outside week up. And they're up on the daily. Russell, look at this defense. Yesterday, I said they stretched the balance low. Today, they defend it and come back into balance. They go out with a double distribution day to the upside. ES and SPY. We go out with a double distribution. We hold single prints in C and D. F is would have been our pullback, but since it's part of the single prints, it's the lower end of our upper distribution, but that's a very important level to hold. We have very good volume again, 140, 150 million again. Tremendous range, over $10. Again, volatility, that's a lifeline of a trader, range, volume, and volatility. I left early today. I had a dentist appointment. Had a good day. Called K period beautifully. Made some money on it, but didn't take it full advantage of it. So in A period, I actually shorted against value high from yesterday and did okay on it because it backed off the first time it did that. Now B period, my only loss of the day, and it was, man, oh man, we were right. Never expected to come in that much. So with the ebb and flow in B period, when it started, I'm like, well, any pullback, I'm looking for a long. Well, I got long, pulled back. I took it off like a 4 or 5 point loss. It got back to the open. I was a little surprised, but that was it. It was one little blip on the radar. We never took out A's low, and then we started going up. I actually took I took a quick short and see when we popped the top against yesterday's high. Which worked out on a 2 lot. And again, at the overnight high, quickly took one. So believe it or not, I shorted 4 lots of mini and C and made money on all 4. Okay? Now, in D period, once we had the single prints, I'm looking for longs. So the ebb and flow long, I long D period. I didn't do anything in E. I longed F period actually twice while I was eating. And then when it came down, I thought we might pull back a little more and fill this set, and I would have loaded up. It never happened, so I didn't get long the third time. Then in H and I, I'm like, they're starting to tire a little bit. Maybe they'll fill some, maybe they'll stop the one-time framing. I took a 2 lot in H. Only made small on it, never came back to fill the single prints. And then I took a 1 lot in I to fill the single prints, which worked out. And then I started looking for longs again on pullbacks. J period, 1 lot, I did okay. Now K period. We got below the 144, and I told the room this. I said, I would like to see us not get to D's high, and at the time, the volume POC, because I wanted to see POC get raised. I said I'd look for a long, and then we should go back to our volume POC. Well, that's exactly what happened. I only had a 2 lot. I made money on it. For whatever reason, I should have been long at least 5 at K's low. But only a 2 lot, made money, and it did exactly what I thought. It never got to D's high, never got back to the volume POC, went back up, raised POC, and raised volume POC up to here. And then I had to leave, and then obviously we went higher in L, and M probed. It didn't probe enough to use L's high, so I'm not going to use it. But we saw the day very well. Today, as opposed to yesterday and Tuesday afternoon, was pretty much very accommodating as the market did what I thought it should do throughout the whole day. As far as destinations, SPY's high today is 396.47. And then as far as downside, we have two sets of single prints, 392.94 to 06. Second set, 390.79 to 388.96. So those are almost $2. And then today's low of 386.29. For ES, today's high is 99. So we just missed testing 4,000. And then we have the downside, single prints, 57.75 to 54. 41 to 22 and a quarter. And then today's low of 95. And then just quickly on the chart, tomorrow night we will recap all three of these indices charts. So here's the daily. We come out of a 4-day balance, boom, to the upside. We're up on the daily. The next step would be to get above the 20, which is at 397.13. That's where it closed today, which is inside of the next set of single prints that we have for March 9th. So that'll be interesting if we could take that all back. So up on the daily, and then on the weekly, we're still down, but we're above the trend line. Outside week down, didn't produce much yet, so that's pretty good. And on the daily, above that lower high trend line from last year, and firmly back in the upside. I hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.